I know I gave you a real quick introduction on this about a week ago. All right, we're going to go a little bit deeper today. It says evaluate each expression. Now, we're doing algebra today. The difference between algebra and arithmetic is letters. All right, these letters are called variables. The reason that it's called a variable is this letter could be any number. Okay. This S really means a 2, or it could be an 8, or it could be a -7, or it could be a 6. It could be any number. Let me give you an example of when you would use a variable in real life. Let's say that we're going to go to Pizza Hut for a $5 lunch buffet. All right? You and your friends are going. How much is it going to cost? Yeah, it depends, right? It depends on how many friends you have. So, let's say we don't know. We could still kind of move forward with some things. We could still figure some things out. But this is how it is. Let's say we don't know how many friends we're having. So let's just call it F. All right? Whatever number, we might have 5 friends go. In that case, it would be $5 times 5 friends. We might have 8 friends go. In that case, it would be $5 times 8. Might have 2 friends go. In that case, it would be $5 times 2. But in any case, we can just, if we don't know how many friends are going, we can just call that F. Okay? F for friends. Now, in these today, it tells us, it says R is equal to 5, S is equal to 2, T equals 7, and U is equal to 1. And so we basically just got a puzzle right here. Number 1, it says S plus 7. Looking back in the directions, it says S is equal to 2. So come down, cross out S, and write 2. So in this problem, S plus 7, 2 plus 7. Ken, what's 2 plus 7? 9. Very good. So our answer is 9. Over here, number 2, I've got 9 minus U. Look back up in the directions. U is equal to 1. So cross out U and substitute 1. 9 minus 1, Skylar. Kyler. 8, very good. Number 2 would be 8. I would like for everybody to do number 5 for me. T minus S. Next week for sure. Yeah, we got the test on Friday. Next week we will start figuring things out. Okay, Amy. T is 7. Substitute 7 in. S is 2, so I'm going to substitute 2. 7 minus 2 is 5. 7 minus 2 is 5. Now, I want everybody to look at 3. 3 says 3t, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to substitute in 7 for t. Now, watch this very carefully. Everybody's got to see this. I'm going to substitute 7 for t. That does not mean 37. Does not mean 37. What does this mean? Lyndon. Multiply. This means 3 times 7. 3t means 3 times t. So when I put 7 in here, this means 3 times 7. Now, order of operations still matters. So no parentheses, no exponents. Multiply, divide is first. 3 times 7. Bailey, what's 3 times 7? 21. Plus 1? 22. So our answer is going to be 22. I would like for everybody to do number 4. Okay, I'm going to put in 5 for R. So, I've got 55 minus 4 is equal to 51. I would like everybody to do Abby. It's not right. Thank you. Thank you. It's not 55, is it? All right, it's not 55. Abby, it is... what does this mean? 5 times 5. It's not 55. It's 5 times 5, which is 25. And 25 minus 4 is 21. Very good. 21. I would like everybody to do number 15. Actually, I want you to do number 11. I'm going to change my mind. Do number 11. And be careful on number 11. Be careful. Order of operations matters. Order of operations matters. I would tell you right now, if you are writing down a 14, you are wrong. You should not in any place have a 14. Order of operations. After you sub your stuff in, ask yourself, are there any parentheses? If so, work it left to right. I'll tell you, if your answer is above 100, you're wrong. Are there any parentheses? If so, work it left to right. Are there any exponents? If so, work it left to right. Is there any multiply divide? If so, work it left to right. Is there any add subtract? If so, work it left to right. T is 7. So sub 7 in for T. Now from here, honestly, if I'd have given you this problem during order of operations, you'd be like, this is so easy, all right? But, you forgot. Gavin, are there any parentheses?
No.
Are there any exponents?
Yes.
Work it left to right. 7 squared is? 49. Step 1, squaring your 7. Gavin, is there any multiply divide?
Yes.
Work it left to right. 2 times 49 is?
98.
98. Add, subtract, left to right. 98 minus 18 is? 80. Answer is 80. Make sure that you are doing order of operations. Now, sometimes people will ask me, do order of operations matter in this problem? Do I need to do order of operations? Okay? Just think about it like this. Order of operations, kind of like Oscar, all right? Order of operations are kind of like Oscar. Because when you ask me, does order of operations matter in this problem? Do I have to do order of operations? Does order of operations matter? I will always say yes. Order of operations always matters. And it doesn't matter if you're in kindergarten doing kindergarten math or doing calculus. Order of operations always matters. Just like Oscar, right? Oscar, you're important. I'm glad to have you in this class. You always matter, okay? So, when you're thinking about order of operations, just think of Oscar, okay? Oscar always matters. Order of operations always matters. Okay. Got a comic for you. It says, "Hello, Emily. This is Gladys Murphy up the street. Fine, thanks. Say, could you go out to your window and describe what's in my front yard?" just having a nice, calm conversation. Yes, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. If it's not too much, could you... Now would be a good time to panic. Here is your assignment. If there is a giant monster outside your room, outside your window, are you just to be like, hey, what's up? How you doing? Yeah. LOL.